Whether it's 6 months or a 40-year age difference, these celebrity couples have stood the test of time, even though some of them don't have much of it. Welcome to Beyond the Screen, I'm Nate, and today we're breaking down the top 10 celebrity relationships with huge age gaps. Number 10. Leo DiCaprio. Leo has had several younger partners over the years. He's never dated anyone older than him or even close to his age. Earlier this year, a Twitter user actually took the time to create a chart showcasing the age gap slowly growing between himself and his newest partners. He is currently dating a woman by the name of Camilla Morone, who is 22 years younger than Leo. According to the chart, he prefers women in their early to mid-20s, but he hasn't stayed in a relationship with anyone past the age of 25. He's actually broken up with 3 women just because they turned 25. Like, how messed up is that? Like they expired or something. That's not a thing. Despite severe online backlash from internet trolls, Camilla hit back at the criticism by sharing several photos of other couples with much larger gaps than hers and Leo's. As you will see throughout the rest of this list, the statement is very true. While other entries will be a bit more wholesome, Leo's story of love is clouded with anxiety. Oddly enough, Camilla actually dumped Leo herself before turning 25, claiming that Leo wanted a family and she wanted to focus on her career, but come on, you just wanted to beat Leo to it, didn't you? Number 9. Jeff Goldblum and Emily Livingston. Jeff Goldblum is one of those celebrities that just kinda like plays himself in movies, and we love every minute of it. He even has a TV show where he does just that, called The World According to Jeff Goldblum. It's tremendous, you should check it out. In 2013, Jeff met Olympic gymnast Emily Livingston at a gym. He saw her from across the room and was instantly entranced. He started a conversation, and it must have gone pretty well because about a year later they were married. At the time, he was 62 and she was 31. That's right, there was a 31-year age gap between them. Much respect to Jeff for still going to a gym in his 60s though, we can only be so lucky. And the fact that he met a woman that he loves there is just like a little bonus. Many news outlets began to question the relationship, calling into question Jeff's behavior, but since day one there has been nothing but love and respect between the two who share a genuine connection with each other. Their relationship has stood the test of time, as not only are they still together to this day, they've had 2 children together, Charlie Ocean and River Joe. Even at the age of 70 years old, Jeff is the proudest papa that we've seen in a long time. Number 8. Nicolas Cage and Alice Kim. Nicolas Cage is a man that should need no introduction, but honestly his career has just been all over the place, so let's chat about it for a minute. Nicolas is famous for making some very questionable acting choices that have teetered between fantastic and just god-awful burn my eyes out now. While his luck in the film industry has been solid, his love life not so much. That is until he met Alice Kim in 2004 while she was working as a waitress in Los Angeles. Kim was 19 at the time and Nicolas was 20 years older than her. He told The Guardian, "When my mother-in-law came to the house for the first time, before saying hello or nice to meet you, all I got was, 'She's too young.'" At that point they knew the relationship would be an uphill battle, but they powered through, with Alice even starring in Nick's 2007 flick Next alongside Julianne Moore and Jessica Biel. They split in 2016, but during their time together they had a son named Kal El Coppola Cage, which is somehow both the strangest and most epic name I have ever heard. Number 7. Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble. Kardashian momager Kris Jenner, much like her daughters, has had a rocky love life to say the least. Kris divorced Caitlyn Jenner in 2014 and decided to take a trip to Ibiza to cool off. She was attending a friend's party when she ran into Corey Gamble, a former talent agent who was working as Justin Bieber's tour manager at the time. Sparks flew and the couple decided to continue their escapades, first being spotted together in October 2014 at a music festival. The couple were inseparable to the point where a year later, Corey was invited to be a part of the reality drama series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, following Kris and her family's day-to-day operations. Or something like that, I don't know, I don't watch it. However, her kids weren't so stoked about the idea of Corey being their new papa, seeing as he was 24 years younger than their mother. Despite backlash from the kids, the relationship continued and they're currently going strong to this day. Number 6. Patrick Stewart and Sunny Ozell. Sir Patrick Stewart is a prime example of a man dating much younger women. Star Trek star and future wheelchair-bound telepath met his wife Sunny Ozell, a singer, in 2008 while out for dinner one night. Ozell was a singer in the States and doing very well for herself. She approached Patrick Stewart about his current production of Macbeth. She wanted to see it in Brooklyn, but it was sold out till the end of its run. Well, Patrick then told her that they would be moving the show to Broadway soon and gave her his number so that he could set her up with some seats. Patrick has stated in interviews that there may have been an ulterior motive, and thankfully it appears that that was the situation on both sides. Despite the 38-year age difference between them, the couple began seeing each other not long after Macbeth's Broadway premiere, and they were married in 2013. They are still together to this day and are genuinely one of the most adorable couples in Hollywood. They act like college sweethearts whenever they're together, and Stewart, who is now 82, has made it clear that his relationship with Sunny has given him a new outlook and has made life perpetually interesting. Number 5. Florence Pugh and Zach Braff. Florence Pugh has been carving a path in Hollywood as a force to be reckoned with. She's funny, she's serious, she can fight, she's got it all! And what she also has is a thing for older funny dudes. Zach Braff is probably best known for being in the TV series Scrubs from 2001 to 2010, but I know him as the voice of Chicken Little. Zach first contacted Pugh on Instagram to praise her for her role in Lady Macbeth. He said everything about the project was beautiful, from the cinematography to Florence herself. She reached out in a response and the couple were spotted holding hands in April of 2019. Despite their 12-year age difference, they seemed to have a solid relationship and were going strong until 2022 when things just kind of fizzled out. Although they split, Zach actually wrote a character in his directorial debut feature A Good Person with Florence in mind, and they worked very well together despite their past. Number 4. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor. American Horror Story fans surely recognize Sarah as various characters throughout the series, appearing in 95 episodes. She starred in a slew of thriller and horror movies over the years, but one Holland Taylor was able to look past the scary exterior. You may recognize Taylor from the movie Legally Blonde, the sitcom 2.5 Men, or perhaps from the highly underrated Disney comedy George of the Jungle. The two met at a party in 2005. At the time, Paulson was dating fellow actress Sherry Jones, best known for her role in the series Succession. Despite there being a 32-year age difference between Sarah and Holland, Paulson claims that she was instantly taken back by Taylor's beauty, quoted as saying she was probably the most beautifully exquisite woman she had ever seen. Come on guys, find you a partner that says that kind of stuff. While this would be their first interaction, it wasn't until 10 years later in 2015 that the couple would reunite while working on a project for Martha Plimpton. They slid into each other's DMs and eventually into the sheets. They've been together since their reconnection in 2015 and are going strong despite some backlash on their age difference. Number 3. Mary-Kate Olsen. Kate may have grown up on the small screen with her twin sister Ashley, but nowadays she spends her time with a new life partner. His name is Olivier Sarkozy, the former French president's half-brother. Yeah, that guy definitely sounds like a catfish. Olsen, seen here being held hostage by Olivier at a basketball game, is 17 years younger than her spouse. They were married in 2015, and around the same time, her sister Ashley was also dating someone much older than her, director Bennett Miller, who is 19 years her senior. Number 2. Dick Van Dyke and Arlene Silver. Dick Van Dyke stole the hearts of millions when he played chimney sweep Bert in the original Mary Poppins movie from 1964. Fun fact, in 1964, his current wife wasn't even alive yet. He starred in several classic flicks over the years, well into his 70s, even starring alongside Ben Stiller in Night at the Museum in 2006. Van, because I'm not allowed to call him by his first or last name for pretty obvious reasons, met wife and makeup artist Arlene Silver at the Screen Actors Guild Award in 2006. Despite their 46-year age difference, it seemed that their connection was too strong to care. They were married in 2012 and are still going strong to this day, making them one of the few Hollywood couples to make it in Hollywood. Hey, that's something they should be very proud of. And at number 1, Sam and Aaron Taylor Johnson. Many viewers will recognize Aaron's face. He's been a leading man in several movies over the years, and a very strong supporting actor as showcased in his recent role as Tangerine in Bullet Train, alongside Brad Pitt and Brian Tyree Henry. In 2009, when he was just 19, Aaron played legendary musician John Lennon in a biopic called Nowhere Boy. The film told the story of a young John Lennon pre-Beatles fame during his adolescence, with a focus on his relationship between his family and his journey to becoming a Beatle. The film was directed by a woman named Samantha Taylor Wood, who was 42 at the time. Samantha is a producer and director, best known for her 2015 romantic thriller, 50 Shades of Grey. It would appear that Aaron's performance as John, particularly the steamy sections, caught her attention in quite a few ways, and the pair began seeing each other on the down low. 2 years later, they were married and now share each other's last names, Taylor Johnson, and currently live with their 4 kids in Los Angeles. A happy ending to a happy list. Those are the top 10 celebrity relationships with huge age gaps. Who did we miss? Please leave a comment down below and let us know if you'd like to see a part 2. Thank you guys for checking out our content here at the channel, and we hope to see you again very soon.